Hey everybody, my name is Jack, and in this video I'm going to be making some live edge wine racks out of ash wood. These pieces of ash wood I bought from a local woodworker who just recently moved to Florida for retirement and wanted to sell off a lot of his wood collection. I saw these two pieces amongst his various live edge slabs, and I thought those would make great wine racks. So I bought these two for a pretty reasonable price, and I bought some just wall mounted wine rack hardware already for them. But first, I'm going to flatten them with a router sled, then I'm going to sand them smooth, coat them in polyurethane, and install the hardware. Since you last saw, this router table has gone through some upgrades. It was creating dust all over the shop, so I had to enclose it, and now it collects dust, all of it, which is great. So, just really quick, I got this dust collector hooked up there and there. And then for slabs that are longer, I have this door that I can just close on them and rest the overhanging part onto this roller. Stick my hand through these cloth holes, plexiglass, so that stops all the dust. So I have this slab already flat and sanded on both sides. I just sanded it with 80 grit. I still got to sand it up to about 400 grit, but I will do that at some other point. Now I'm going to flatten this one. So both of these pieces are now sanded front and back with 80 grit sandpaper. I'm just gonna leave the backs of them how they are, just with the 80 grit, but the fronts of them that are going to be seen, I'm gonna sand them up to 400 grit. So I'm gonna go from 80 to 120 to 240 and so on up to 400. To stain these, I'm just going to be using Minwax's warm satin polyurethane. So I ordered these wine bottle holders on Amazon. They're supposed to be wall mounted, but I'm just gonna screw them right to the wood. I don't remember how much they were. They were super cheap, and I get why they were super cheap now. I mean, there were spots like this where the paint didn't get on very well, or the welds kind of suck. But if you look past that, they're actually pretty nice. So I'm gonna be using these for the wine bottle holders, probably about, there's 12 of them in here, so I'll see how many I can fit on each, but it'll be more than enough. So now for the financial part. I listed the smaller wine rack for $140 and the bigger one for $150. I spent about $30 in materials between sandpaper, polyurethane, and the hardware, which brings us to a total of about $90 plus over 6 hours of labor over the course of about a week. If I'm able to sell the wine racks for my full asking price, I'll have made a total profit of $200, which equates to about $33 an hour. I love how these slabs turned out, and the figuring in them is unlike any piece of wood that I have worked with to date. I think I made the right choice using them to make wine racks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.